Welcome to the second installment of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess playthrough game thing. I am your host, Dragoon.
And I am J-Man!
He is my special guest for the day. My other guest, who you might know if you've been watching the Kingdom Hearts series, is WolfKill76. Unfortunately, he hasn't been answering his Skype calls. Anyways, I apologize. I can't really see when the time limit goes out on this thing, so I'm just gonna be running through this thing like normal. So if you ever see me do one video and then like skip ahead a little bit, I'll realize it and then I'll explain to you what's happened. For example, where I left out at was I was explaining that you can get money from there we go. Okay, one of the things I wasn't able to mention to you was the shield I'm gonna have to get later. Anyways, you can go through the grass and get rupees. Also, you can get it from rocks and pumpkins. Unfortunately, there are some areas where if you get it from the pumpkins, all four of them, someone will yell at you, "Stop wasting food." Well, if you enter and then exit a house, the pumpkins will come back. I, at the moment, have 28 rupees, or now 29. Secret area I wanted to show anyone who is newbie or kind of an expert but doesn't know this area. There, I'll show you where it's at. Okay. You can kind of see where I'm at. Okay, right where that fairy is where you enter. Now, this is kind of messing me up a little bit because I'm doing this with the control stick. Anyways, you go down the path and you see that bridge, you hit it. Well, you walked up it. And there's a split in the road right at these rocks. You go down this bridge, and as you can see, you go up this ladder. Well, from here, you go over here, over to these two pumpkins. Well, one pumpkin gives you 1 rupee. The other pumpkin, on the other hand, gives you 5 rupees. Now, I needed these rupees. I needed to have at least 30 rupees so I could get a slingshot, which in the previous video you kind of knew. I also did a little quest where I ran up to that one right there. That little area right there is some grass stuff. Well, right there is a guy who yelled at you to Z-target. You don't have to do it. You run up, you talk to him. He points out the grass right there. You go from there to jump to there to get on the roof. And you jump on there, run over here, hit there. You'll grab some grass and blow it. And I do not mean that in any sexual way. Oh yeah, I do have to give my warnings. I do cuss sometimes. The whole set, do make sexual jokes, stuff like that, being random. Okay, well, what you have to do is when you get the falcon, you have to aim up here where the fairy is. I'll show you in a second. You have to aim up here. There will be a monkey with a cradle. Throw, have the hawk fly out and get the cradle. You can't really get the monkey, you can't really knock him down. You'll just have the bird grab the cradle. Well, after you grab the cradle, you have to go backwards. Don't jump in the water. I've done that before. I failed. I had to restart it, or I had to push it to this one area. Whatever you do not fall in the water until you know that you're in thinner water that you can still stand up, kind of like this. There's the kitty. Kitty cat is staring at the water kind of intensely. Well, after you give the cradle to the woman, to the pregnant woman, she'll have you return it to the house. After you return it to the house, she'll give you this fishing rod, and it basically says quit it by pressing the minus button and then B. Um, Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm fighting a fish, sort of. I'm getting it. Well, first fish is a green gill. They automatically put in the collection, that's it. Well, to get the cat out of here, you have to go back in and watch what happens. Okay, got a green gill, but you drop it. The cat grabs it, runs away like a little bitch. I can't skip this, but it does show you what to do. You can either follow exactly the way it went, or you can run to the other side of the river. I'll do the other side of the river because it's a lot faster. So you get to the other side of the river, you climb up. Now, I have 41 rupees because I already knew what was gonna happen. Sorry if I say gil, I'm referring to I keep on thinking of Final Fantasy VII. Oh my ace, come in. You simply must hear this. My little kitty cat is so amazing. Today he caught a fish all by his little old self. Yeah, fucking right. I was the one who did it, bitch. How do you think he caught it? Maybe he's a genius. Oh, just look. Isn't he so cute the way he laps up that milk? Say, my dear, why don't you have some too? I'm in a good mood, so it's on the house today. You get milk in a bottle. It's half empty, but hey, you get the bottle, which is actually pretty good. Now, each time you drink it, you get 3 hearts back. Well, after you get the gill, oh, don't worry, you don't have to return the empty bottle, my dear. You can reuse it, put something else in it. Recycling is a very important thing, my dear. I'm sure you never do anything of that sort, but kids these days toss things like the whole world is disposable. It's criminal. So, what do you say, my dear? Is there anything you want today? Feel free to look around. Well, if you had been paying attention earlier, you knew that the slingshot was up. Like I said, it needs 30 rupees. Oh, sorry, 30 rupees. I say, okay, you want the slingshot? Yeah, I got 41 rupees, I can buy it. What are you doing buying a slingshot, you naughty thing? You're too old for toys. Will you at least let the kids play with it? Oh, I should tell you, if you happen to run out of seeds, you can use pumpkin seeds. You get the slingshot. Children love this item. You can hold up to 50 pellets. Set it with B and minus screen, and aim with the control. Press B to fire. Z to target. Okay, well you got what you want, and you leave. Well, as you entered in, you probably noticed this poor old fella. Turns out he's looking for that. He has that bee's nest, and what's in there is something. Ordon bees built themselves a fine nest up there, and I was thinking about knocking it down, but it's so high up. I wonder what I should do. What he's doing is he needs it so that he can give his wife something to make her happy, not realizing that she's already happy with the cat being back. Yes, the shop owner is his wife. Now, having the slingshot, you shoot. Your aim is to aim higher up. It hits, it busts, you get the pumpkin seeds. Now, run like a little motherfucker, because the bees are after you. Well, after the bees disperse and everything, you went back over to him. He's saying good job, he knocked the nest down.